Welcome to Ausable Valley Disc Golf. This is episode 2 of Flight School. Today we are going to go over a few terms and also go over the different types of discs that you may want to put in your bag. Here are a few terms that we're going to go over. Overstable, understable, and stable. First we have overstable. That means how much the disc wants to hyzer out when you throw it. Understable is how much when you throw a disc it wants to flip up or anhyzer when you throw it. And stable is how much your disc wants to stay on the same plane that you release it on. A few more terms that we have are speed, glide, turn, and fade. Speed is the most important of all the numbers on your disc. That determines at what speed you need to throw the disc, enable for the glide, the turn, and the fade to be accurate. Glide is the amount of glide that your disc, or float, that your disc has as it goes through the air. Turn is the amount that the disc wants to go the opposite direction. So when you throw a disc, for instance myself, left-handed, it wants to hyzer out naturally. So turn is how much the disc will want to go this direction before it eventually fades off to this direction. And here I have 3 of the main discs that you will have in your bag. First I have a driver, and then I have a mid-range, and then I have a putter. So you're probably wondering, what are the differences between each disc? Well, as you can see, the driver is a lot narrower and on the rim than the mid-range or even the putter. This is normally the disc you throw off the tee and or a forehand or anything that you want to get major distance off of. It has a more flat flight plate. The rim is normally a little more narrower. Some are thicker, and each driver is a little different. This is more of a driver slash fairway driver, and then you have up to higher speed drivers that are all kind of different. A lot of drivers are fit to made based on your hand. That's why there's so many different discs and so many different molds out there. And then you have your mids, which are normally your discs that you throw. They're normally stable, have a good straight flight, and these are the ones that you normally throw after you've thrown your drive and you want to get up close to the basket. They normally have a little bit more rounder edge with still a narrow rim and a little bit of a more domey flight plate. And then you have your putters, which are normally, they're almost like a frisbee. They're the closest thing that disc golf has to a frisbee. They're normally really round. You know, some of them are domey, some are different. The rim is, kind of narrow. It doesn't have quite the big gap because you're really not made to grip and really throw these far. Once you get more into throwing and you start being able to throw long distances, then a lot of times, a lot of people will use these putters or something similar to throw the same as like a mid, but these are way more stable and reliable on. But most of the time for beginners, these are the discs that you use when you want to putt and you put it into the basket. Thanks for watching episode 2 of Disc Golf Flight School from Ausable Valley Disc Golf. I really appreciate you watching and taking your time out to watch our episodes, and hopefully learn a little bit more about disc golf and what it takes to play this wonderful sport. As always, thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Thanks.